Hey, welcome back. More Ratropolis. Trying out a new intro here. And by a new intro, I mean, it's just me saying, hey, welcome back to more Ratropolis. How you like that? Recording this episode right after the last one. I missed this game. I had to take a day off because of the aforementioned computer troubles. So, I'm treating myself. We're doing 2 back-to-backs. Time for a builder run. Let's go. I'm excited. Oh my god, I'm very excited. The build is... Oh. You get a market from your first blueprint as the builder, you're gonna have a good day. Let me tell you. Now, it does actually hamstring my economy a little bit, but I got a freaking market, dude. Come on. That's great. How am I feeling today? Well, I literally just answered this question like 50 minutes ago, I guess. But I'm still feeling good. Computer troubles are finished. I'm always, like, every time I go through any trouble with the computer, which this is the first real issue I've had with my PC. If you missed the last episode, one of my sticks of RAM is dead. I've still gotta, it should be under warranty, so I've still gotta, call the company and be like, hey, can you send me a replacement stick of RAM? My stick is dead, and I didn't do anything wrong. Which I didn't, I truly didn't. I'm not scamming them or anything like that. Not yet, anyway. I'm kidding. No, it's whenever computer troubles happen though, I'm always super stressed out. It's always horrible. It's like, oh man, is this gonna be another big expense? Am I gonna have to buy a whole new computer? And then once I've solved the problem and I'm able to it's done, I'm back, I can use my computer again, I'm like, oh, it's another great day in the neighborhood. It's very stressful though. It really is, because it was like, as I'm running the memory test for 6 hours, I'm like, oh man, what if all of my sticks of RAM are dead, right? Wouldn't that be horrible? It would be very horrible. Because I just recently, and by recently I mean within I would say probably 2 or 3 months ago now, I picked up 3 sticks of RAM. I grabbed 24 gigs because this PC only came with 8. I will take the tannery. That's fine. No, this PC only came with 8 gigs of RAM, so True Market, hell yeah. With the... I grabbed 24 gigs for pretty cheap, and it's super nice. Actually, I only grabbed 16 gigs. I grabbed 2 8 gig sticks, and one of the 8 gig sticks went bad. That's right, I got a little confused. I have 4 sticks of RAM. There's 2 4s and 2 8s in there. So it comes out to 24 total. Figured it out though, I got there. I'm gonna grab the house here. Could have grabbed Invite as well, and that's a very viable choice. However, we have a lot of population. Oh, it's a spitter. This is what I hate to see right here. This enemy just makes me very unhappy. This boss makes me unhappy, I should say. Am I gonna take mining here? No, I don't think I want it. I'm just gonna take a house. Yeah, you can't stop me. Why don't I want mining there? Because I'm kind of sick of taking mining. I'm not sick of taking Shield Rat though. Yo, Wave 3 Shield Rat? Don't mind if I do. But now that the computer problems are all fixed, my worries are done for the day. I can kind of, get back to doing the things I was supposed to be doing while I was waiting for my PC to fix itself. And it's nice. It's always nice to have that relief. It's over, finally. I don't have to worry about it anymore. I might oh god, this is the song that has the sound of a car horn honking in it. Let me look at my chart here. I just looked at this, but what happens if I take... Okay, we're still on death taxes. I think this is the worst one, by the way. If you're wondering which one of those 3 I think is best, I think you always want to take in like 4 of 6 cases, you want to take remove a card. You might want to take leader ability if you're military or navigator. Yeah, I'm gonna delete militia. Because like leader level up as those two guys is pretty strong. But death taxes is just so garbage. You're getting 100 gold. I think they should up what you get from that. Because in terms of power level, paying 100 gold when your other options are level up your leader ability or like not paying 100 gold, but look at the value trade, right? You're getting 100 gold, and in exchange you're not getting a leader level up, or you're not getting a card remove. I would pay 100 gold for a card remove like every single time if it was offered to me. I don't have any money. It's always a little scary. I need to take my hands off the keyboard and not redraw. Need to take it easy there. Oh, we get the double battle cry. That should save these guards. Should save these guards. Yeah, because they should be able to kill the spitters before they spit. The nerf to battle cry made me a little sad. The dropping it from +3 to +2. Just put 2 of them in. Remove Potter. I think it's better to remove Potter first. If only I had saved up more money. Oh, man. Like, in reality, what are the odds that there's a epic card and it's a longsword rat? Oh, man. That's tragic, though. You know what's on my mind today? What am I gonna name these episodes? Like, usually, I feel like yesterday's episode, I don't know what it's titled yet, because some days are really easy, right? 2 days ago, we had the run where I just got a bunch of wharfs. Easy titled episode. I had no trouble with that one. But like yesterday's episode, I don't know, nothing really happened. I just won. I'm not keeping track of my win streak right now, by the way. I have to, I'm gonna need to watch the footage back of the last few runs just to see if I won and like how many I won in a row. I think the episode where I got Slayers, I lost the first run of that episode. Oh, Captain kind of sucks. Good upgrade battle cry, but it just feels so terrible. I think I'm gonna upgrade No, I'm gonna upgrade guards here. Yeah, I'm gonna upgrade guards here. In like one of the I'm gonna try this out. Right? This is something that I've considered maybe doing in the past, because what it does obviously gives your guards 5 HP. The spitters, if you don't know, they do 3 damage, which is why I upgraded there. Your guards get 1 shot right now, but they will not get 1 shot anymore. My upgraded guards will not anyway. Summon Pit? No, I don't want it. But yeah, like as time goes on, I'm gonna run out of wacky things to do, and I think that a big part of how well these episodes do in terms of viewership is in the titling. Like the episode 2 and 3 of this series, I don't mind taking salvage here actually. I kind of like this card. I'm gonna take salvage. Like episodes 2 and 3, for example, I tried a very different naming scheme from what I'm doing now. Wish I hadn't clicked that. But how could I have known? And those episodes did not perform particularly well. However, the more recent episodes, take my hands off the keyboard while I talk here, where I've been naming them with like something interesting that happens in the episode. These episodes have been doing great. Maybe it's just like momentum building. Which, you know, hey, either way, thank you. Like I say it almost every day now. I feel like I do just look forward to seeing what you guys say when I wake up. Immigration's interesting. I don't have a way to remove it though. I also have no money. I'm gonna take Barn. Oh my god, it's just instinct. I see the pop-up, I click it. Shouldn't have clicked that. Might actually take money here if there's not a good card. You can make an argument for medic. I have aid station though, so it's better than medic. I'm gonna take the house. I wish that, you know what I would like to see in this game? I would like to see, for myself, like this is something that if you play this game with the keyboard and like actually, you know, what am I trying to say? If you're not me, you don't have a problem with this, right? You just put your hand on the keyboard. But I like to not have to touch the keyboard. I like to just like play with just the mouse. And it would be very nice if these indicators were like off to the side for me to click at all times, basically. That's all I really want. I want to be able to play the game without having to put a hand on the keyboard to press Q and E. I think this game, I mean, I hypothesize that this game is going to release soon, right? They finished all of the characters. There's 6 characters out now. They put out a 3rd map. It feels pretty done to me. I'll be interested to see if they keep up development of it, right? Like with Slay the Spire, they've been releasing content for that game. Thinking about the steal, I'm not gonna do it. Oh, I'm gonna remove cheese, yeah. But they've been releasing content for that game for like they just released the Watcher, a new character, in January. And the game released in like July of last year, right? So I think it really does help to keep games alive if the devs do stuff like that. But also I would understand why you don't wanna, because it's probably better just to move on to a different game. I don't know. I'm not particularly versed in the industry. But we are on Clearly a Divine Miracle. Yo, the dancer's pretty cool, especially if we get Duckling, obviously. I always want Duckling Rider though. Don't hit the redraw button, you fool. You got over here 6 and 6. We got 6. I should put one down though. I need more guards. How crazy is that? I mean, it's not that crazy because of the enemy type we're facing. I'm gonna remove cheeses. Salvage is a way to remove cards, right? As long as you can afford to take 15 seconds off of your button pressing. Which we can still make money if I just am discarding. Like as long as I'm drawing cards, I'm still making money. I think ways to micromanage your army would be really good in this, right? Ways to not have to watch as your backline gets run down while your melee units just go, is there an enemy out there? I don't know, I have my eyes closed. Ah, yes. Everyone behind me is now dead. I guess I should go out there. Art upgrade, I don't know if, I think I'm just gonna go tall instead of wide here. I'm gonna upgrade salvage. You can make the argument against that for sure. It's a very valid argument. But my rebuttal is, you know, you can't stop me. How you gonna stop me? No, I shouldn't go tall. I think that's horrible, actually. Horrible? I almost said it's terrible. That's Harold. Brew? I'll just take the wall. I may as well take the graveyard. No, I'm not gonna take the graveyard. It's expensive. It's not expensive, but I don't have money. Take the blueprint for some money. Do I want the fire station? I mean, I can't put it down, so no. Yeah, going tall here would be terrible. I'm out of space. This is all gold. We lost 62. I'll take money from this one. Just to not have to stop for very long. How am I today though? How are you guys today? Actually, better question. How are you guys doing today? Let me know. Tell me how's it going? What's going on? I read every comment because, you know, it's not exactly difficult to keep up with them, but I like to believe that. Oh no! Oh! I can't believe this. Oh man, that's so tragic. Alright, never open the shop with less than 500 gold if you want a legendary. I think legendary military units are the most expensive. Because like legendary skill card, 277. This guy over here, 438. This is heartbreaking. A treasure hunter. Heartbreaking. I like to believe that even if I get to a point where I'm receiving like hundreds of comments on a video, I'll still respond to every one of them. Or maybe not respond to every one of them, but like read and acknowledge every one of them in my head, I guess. We're gonna have a lot of treasure chests, which is gonna mean a lot of houses. Patrol is maybe a card I should try again, but I don't know. It just seemed like it was hard to have it catch up to the like it was hard to have it catch up, right? I just couldn't quite patrol as fast as I needed to lower the cost of redrawing down to 0, which was my ultimate goal. Maybe with overturn you could do it. You can't do it with steel because steel ups your redraw cost. Maybe with like overturn or what's the other one? Emergency. Upgraded emergency could maybe do it as well. Tannery. God, we're getting a lot of treasure. It's pretty nice, I gotta say. Oh, hey, overturn. Do I want it? I don't know. What do you think? I would need to upgrade it, which isn't too hard to accomplish. Yeah, let's do it. I don't do overturn enough, right? I don't think I do overturn enough. I take steel all the time, but I never take overturn. We'll probably get the upgrade on the next boss wave, which is 16. Assuming I live through wave 16, to be fair. My army's not exactly the strongest right now. Yeah. Need to build up, but my army's not strong because my economy's not strong. My economy's not strong because... I don't know. Probably because I don't have many good cards for my economy. Just kind of hanging in there. Hands off the keyboard for the next 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. I can play cards. I'm gonna try to build up treasure hunters right now. I'm not gonna spend my money on shields or guards, I don't think. I should just be overturning, right? I guess. Maybe I should just be taking money, even? My economic plan is to just generate treasure chests for money. I mean, if it works, I guess. We got 772. The militia that are left over are going to be a little... They're probably going to be around for a while, basically. Going to be a little annoying. Hard to remove. I'll just take a wall. I don't want anything else here. It's the forest, so I don't need to worry about picking up, like... what is it? Fire station is the card. That happened to me a lot where I just come like saying something and whatever I'm about to say, it just disappears from my mind as I'm about to finish the thought. I think it's mostly because I'm trying to like actively make decisions in this game while also providing a stream of consciousness, which, you know, I'm not going to say is hard, but it's not as easy as you may think. I'll say that. Too bad I missed out on Duckling Rider, truly. Dancer. Pretty good. This blueprint here. Shipyard? Nah, I don't want it. We took it in the last episode. It's very middling, I feel like. So I want to take... So if I take as the leader of all rat kind... I'm not going to take as the leader of all rat kind because basically, what I've been learning as I've been mapping these events out is that they all lead to a specific wave 20 event. No matter what, there's like a set number of events that come up on wave 20 that lead to a specific end. And I would take the leader of all rat kind to get a specific wave 20 event, the one I didn't take in the last episode where you lose your advisors. And I'm sure I'll see that one again, so we can see where that one leads. I don't need to know it, right? I just need to know what the other wave 14s do. I'll take a house. Did I get a treasure chest here? I did get a treasure chest here. Very nice. What do I want to remove, right? Do I want to remove anything? Nah, take another house. Now, the only bad outcome here of this run right now is if I am not offered an upgrade from this boss. I don't like the squire. You know that. I'll take D-Rex. I think that D-Rex is pretty fun and pretty strong. I don't particularly like taking squire. Welcome to my house economy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 houses. I played a house every wave. A lot of houses. Yeah, I'll take a library. Hell yeah. I was going to take the house to keep up the pace, but they offered me something better. I need to stop putting shields down, I think. I have the population for it, so it's probably okay. I just want to stack up that critical mass of treasure hunters, right? My respect for treasure hunter is going up because treasure hunter runs out there with shield rat when shield rat decides he's gonna, you know, go on a suicide mission, which is essentially what he's doing. I'm glad that I know that honking is coming from the music now, because it would probably still be driving me insane. Don't play any houses. We gotta wait. Gotta wait. I gotta vocalize to myself these things, because otherwise, you know, this game I don't have as much trouble with. With Slay the Spire I play fast because I'm not paying attention with Slay the Spire. I'm just playing to like have something on in the background while I shoot the shit on stream. So I gotta oh wall, hell yeah. Draw me Battle Cry, thank you. Played those cards in the wrong order. This game is a little more relaxed. Or no, it's not a little more relaxed. The difficulty more comes from like running out of time to redraw almost, right? Not really running out of time. Give me an upgrade, thank you. How am I trying to articulate myself here? I don't know. We got overturn level 2 though, that's exciting. I think this game, like Slay the Spire, I can take as much time as I want, right? That's the crux of it. With this game, you do have to have some amount of urgency because the enemy waves keep coming, no matter what you do. Refresh. I don't need anything here. I don't really need anything there. Second library, nice. This one's gonna be a longer one just because of the number of menus I'm interacting with, I imagine. Oh, I should get my overturn going. Right. That's fine. You can stack libraries if you don't know. Now you know. Libraries, you don't lose out on any value by stacking them. It's a linear upgrade 1 to 2. I will take Bannerat. Bannerat, he really proved himself to me in the last episode. I was uncertain. I was uncertain. You know when you take your shirt off, you're uncertain. You know, that's what the people say, right? I was uncertain or unsure, whichever one of those you want to choose as your word of choice there. However, in the last episode, putting down 5 banner rats and just watching my guards ruin the enemies was eye-opening to me. I'm gonna try an aid station. We're getting a lot of treasure chests. Look at this. I'm just taking every house. That's all I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna take every house. And you can't stop me. You cannot overturn and steal. Or you can't overturn and play a card the same way you can with steal. Which is fine, right? That doesn't really make much of a difference, I will say. Overturn is a 100% how much I can play down to 4, right? So we want to go probably land tax. Although I'm making money by just playing overturn. Am I making money at 4 cards? That'll remain to be seen. But I can just power up the military right now, right? I can also get rid of Battlecry now that I have Banner Rat, I think. But we're gonna want to play. This is the other thing about taking overturn is there's too many options, right? I don't know what I want to play. That's a horrible reason for me to be like, I don't know if I want to take overturn. Because it's definitely better, you get to play more cards. It's hard for me to decide. I like my choices nice and easy. I will remove Battlecry. No, that's overturn. It wouldn't be the end of the world, but it would be not great, to say the least. Upgrade a card? Hell yeah. Yo, I'd upgrade Treasure Hunter. That's excellent. I mean, either one I was going to be very happy with, but I think Treasure Hunter is a little better. Hands off the keyboard. Letting the salvage pay off. Thank you, salvage. I mean, we got 4 on this side. I'm going to just bump up my Banner Rats right now. Ideally, I get a little more population. And also a little more conversation. I don't actually know the words to that song. As I'm thinking about it, I was like, usually when I start off a song reference, I'm like, yeah, this will come to me any second now. Like I'll just start the song lyric and then it'll finish itself in my mind. That one did not. This is what we're gonna go with. 10, 10, 10, 5. That's our army comp here. I'm gonna buff up Mr. Shield. Oh, we could have upgraded Banner Red. That would have been bad. Not necessarily bad, but not ideal. 10, 10, 10, 5 is our play. I've been thinking I should watch more, like, conversationally in this format. I think it's a lot better for me to watch less YouTube and Twitch and more like actual shows. And also I think it's better for me to watch more actual shows because, you know, I don't watch much in the way of television media. I spend most of my time, oh yeah, we want to walk back. Wave 20 boss on this map, if you don't know, he charges the front wall. He does exactly 200 damage to it if you have more than 2. He also knocks all your units back, so you do just want to give him space if you ask me. But no, there's not a whole lot of conversation I can really get out of. Okay, also if you have high enough repair, you can repair that wall and give yourself more time. Not much conversation I can get out of talking about like, oh yeah, well yesterday I watched Skara play Teamfight Tactics for 3 hours. I watched Dog play Hearthstone Battlegrounds. You know, that's not necessarily great. Although I will say the new Teamfight Tactics set looks really confusing. I want to get them out of the city. Although I'm really sad to lose the dancer. I need to do this eventually, right? And this is the one that I need. But let me draw my lines. We have seen they have their uses, right? Oh, we haven't seen they have their. Wait, we've seen they have their uses, but I haven't taken it before. So we're gonna take they have their uses. This was kind of what I expected though, is that we have to have seen most of or all of the Wave 20 outcomes by now. I don't remember what they have their uses leads to though, I will be honest with you. Upgrade our boy. Definitely my favorite unit in this game. Although some of the new units have they've made a good case for themselves, if you ask me. I think that Duckling Rider is extremely viable as favorite Ratropolis unit. He's a great time, fun at parties, very fast. But no, I gotta stick with my boy. The man's so strong they nerfed him like 15 times. Poor Shield Rat. He's been unfairly nerfed, but also very fairly nerfed. When he was baseline +2, or not +2, baseline every 2 attacks, he was insane. They had to do something. They had to handicap him. It's fair, but I'm still sad. I'm gonna, with the extra population we garner, I'm going to up our banner rat count. Probably to like 6 or 7, right? I should really just put out more treasure hunters. I don't think it matters, basically. I think we're fine. But no, I've been what I've been watching lately, other than Twitch, I've been watching at the behest of one of my stream regulars, Cranberry. I watched I Think You Should Leave, a sketch comedy show on Netflix. I don't know, sketch comedy is very hit or miss for me, but I always feel like the hits are pretty weak and the misses are pretty heavy. I'm removing land tax. We have 48. We have 48 tax without any manipulation. Just straight up 48 tax. No, I've been watching that sketch comedy show though, and it's okay. There are definitely... I'm gonna watch more of it. The biggest thing that I can say to its credit, because I've never watched things like Eric Andre or anything like that, because that's the only sketch comedy show I can actually tell you off the top. Also, I guess SNL is sketch comedy, right? Saturday Night Live. But I've never watched any of those. Just because I feel like for the most part it's more of a miss than a hit for me. Also, hit or miss, I guess they never miss. Huh. You got a boyfriend. How many times can I reference this TikTok trend? The answer is as many times as I want, because I make the rules. No, I think sketch comedy is super hit or miss, but for me when comedy hits, it's never like a, oh my god, I'm laughing so hard. Like very, very occasionally. Or not, very, very rarely, I should say. The last time I can think of where I had something make me laugh like really, really hard was a Drew Gooden video, actually. Drew Gooden makes some pretty high quality stuff though. Not really sketch comedy. It's too late, Duckling Rider. I'm sorry. You asked for too high of a price, and now you must pay the iron price. I've never seen Game of Thrones. Surprise. I don't watch anything. But no, sketch comedy, it's just kind of, it's a miss. It's a lot of misses. I talked about this a bit in the past. To be made to laugh, I need to be caught off guard. Because I'm always, as a, you know, I hesitate to say comedian. I'm not a comedian, first of all. That's definitely the wrong word. But like someone who has tried to be funny for a very long period in my life. Like ever since I went into high school, I was always like, yeah, I'll make people laugh. That's fun. But I've always tried to. And so I'm always trying to anticipate the jokes. So if I see the joke coming, I've already told it in my own head. And I've already gone, ah yes, initiating humor protocols. Ha 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 ha. Laughter.exe enabled. Chosen one. This is... I think I've seen both of these, right? If I haven't, I know what both of these are. So they'll have their uses leads to... Have I not seen either of these? Really? Oh, that's crazy. This is horrible news because there's no way for me to reasonably fit these on my flowchart. My flowchart is running out of space. One moment, I gotta write these down. I can't believe I haven't seen these. Ridiculous. Okay. So we get a crown of gold. This is wave 23, right? Ridiculous. I can't believe it. Okay. Round of gold. Or the laurel fashioned from the leaves of the laurel tree. That sounds blasphemous. Fashion on leaves. Let's do. I think you should leave. as a callback. Plus 10 tax, plus 1 advisor. Can't believe that's 2 new ones. Okay. Okay, and then I know what these lead to, right? This is All Hail, and I believe this is Be Faithful. I think it's Be Faithful. Well, let's just get rid of you right away. Shock Fruit Shrine. Shock Fruit Shrine. My shock horror sacrificing pears exhibit. The Shock Fruit Shrine. I tried. That's all that matters. I don't care what I get here. I should have gone for the house. You should have gone for the house. My favorite line from the Avengers Endgame. Hey, guess what? Haven't seen that one either. Very surprising, I know. You probably didn't see that twist coming. I'm gonna put down an extra banner rat. With the... I haven't had to replace any shields because A, they are healthy. I've upgraded them, they have the barracks buffing them, and B, the aid station, right? I've been on the same 10 shields for most of the run. Oh, I don't have any population saved up. I'm a fool. Can't salvage for more houses. I can't get to 200 population with just houses now. That would be an achievement. I don't know. Yeah, all I have is houses. Getting to 200 population with just houses would be pretty cool. Why'd these banner rats run up there? What the hell? F. We lost our first shield rat in a while. Goodbye, buddy. Oh, that was a boss? Oh, that was the Toad Wave, of course. Of course it was. And none of these are good. None of these are good. I would have liked territory expansion here. When it comes to comedy, though, you gotta catch me off guard. So that's in sketch comedy. If I expect the joke coming, I'm just gonna, basically. Which is why it's often a miss for me, because most of sketch comedy, like impressions, do nothing for me. It's why I never really learned impressions. I don't think they're very funny. I think they're very impressive. Like if you can do a good impression, by all means. I'm not trying to say like I'm not trying to say anything negative. Like really, I'm not. I just never have found impressions to be humorous. And so like you look at Saturday Night Live and it's a lot of just like Alec Baldwin doing an impression of Donald Trump and you know a bunch of other political impressions that just they miss. They're very hit or miss. I guess they never hit. That's the song, but differently. Although you can get me with a good callback every now and then. Humor's so interesting. I could do like an entire dissertation on all of the different ways that humor can be utilized and what I find funny and unfunny, and I won't bore you to death with that, but it's something that I do think about, because you know, in a never-ending pursuit to better myself, becoming funnier is obviously an answer. One thing that I see a lot of people that give tips for content creators say is to take improv classes. I don't think I'm ever going to take improv classes because A, I don't know if there are improv classes near me, and B, that sounds terrifying. Maybe one day down the line, I'll take improv. It'd be fun. I've always liked improv. I should turn... My microphone's been turned wrong this entire episode. I'm sorry. I don't know how different it makes me sound. But I always liked shows like Whose Line Is It Anyway growing up. I used to catch those every now and then, so... Improv has always been something that I've been a bit of a fan of. Tax office? Oh, buddy. That's a lot of money. I don't need it, sure. You can say I don't need it, you'd be right. Look at the money though. Look at the tax income. 90 tax income. Hey, what was I complaining about earlier? Oh, that my shield rats just like to walk off to their death. No, that doesn't sound right. Why would they do something like that? Ridiculous. I mean, to rebuild our shield rat supplies. You know, another show I've been watching a bit of. I've been watching a bit of The Price is Right. That show is just absurd. Like, it really is just an absurd show. And it's not crazy, like nothing actually ridiculous happens on that show, but the people who go on that show are just really weird. I also learned that it's free to go on The Price is Right, so like, you know, maybe catch me at the next Price is Right, who knows, might fuck around and lose a car. You never know. Like, look at how strong we are when my soldiers don't do this. What are my banner rats doing? That's unfortunate. Oh, this leads to Council of Oligarchs. I had no idea. I thought this led to something else. Let me write that down instead of just not writing it down. Don't worry, soon this list will be finished and I'll never have to do any of this again to you. Here I was thinking the Laurel would lead to Be Faithful, but no. This is the first double up ending, right? This is the first time I've seen two different ways to get the same ending. Alright, let's take a card upgrade. No, let's take territory expansion. I need more houses. Oh, the other skill advisor I got is Samurai, huh? Chin up, Samurai. That's Keanu Reeves from Undertale. It's an upcoming game developed by CD Projekt Red. You can stack totems, by the way. That's another building you can stack. I'll just point them out casually because, you know, I'm not going to make you like here's every single unit that you can stack in Ratropolis. Or every single building. Sue me. Call your lawyers. Let's litigate. I said a word wrong. I mean, shit, dude, I may as well. 15, 15, 12, 9. This side's gonna be much weaker, right? Oh, it's only 14, 14, 10, 8. Let's go up to 15, 15, 12, 9 on this side as well, just to be safe. Also, I'm gonna get in there on this one. Hell yeah, dude. Maybe I can click some of the guys that are causing my boys to walk off into certain doom down. Like this. Like, I would actually have zero chance to lose this run. I have zero chance to lose this run, period. It's really just me complaining about having to replace my units that die to keep my symmetry. Right, that's all it is. I'm literally just complaining that my symmetry keeps getting messed up. At the end of the day. Oh, I used all my population again. Anyway, I'm gonna buy Sparrow Nest. I really do like Sparrow Nest. Of the defensive buildings in the game that I think are worth taking, I think Sparrow Nest is. I also want to try a run where I do nothing but defensive buildings. And like shooting ranges as a main plan. Right, because in the past, I don't know if I've done any pure skill runs on this series, because pure skill runs I feel like have become more difficult with the advent of good units. There's a lot more cards and there's a lot more good units in the game now. See Treasure Hunter. God, you got 15 Treasure Hunters stacked up with a few banner rats. They actually just, like, the guards are also one-shotting. They're nuts. They're popping off, I gotta tell you. They really are. Well, They will be popping off if they decide to go fight the enemy. The aid station's been super nice too. This episode is great because it's shown off aid station for me, right? That's the big thing. It's shown off that aid station really is about as good as I would say it is. I think it's a great building to pick up one of. Also gonna try and see if I can get to 200 population on houses. I doubt I'm going to, but like, yeah, this is the housing market. No, I don't have the time. Of course I don't have the time. It's the end of the game, but I still had fun. This is Turtle. This is Turtle. Yeah. Let's heal up. I'm gonna get in there on this Turtle. Don't worry, boys. He's now down 60 HP off of his 3,000. I got you. My army doesn't have to lift a finger. Pretty clean one, I would say. Ooh, that sound was odd. Don't worry, I'll help you, boys. Nice. Very nice, easy, normal run. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, leave me a like. Helps me out a bunch. Subscribe for more. Daily Ratropolis. From here until eternity. Leave me a comment. Tell me how your day was. And thank you for spending the last 46 minutes with me. I appreciate it. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.